Bonjour! Welcome to another episode of Cuisine Michelle. I am Michelle. So today I'm going to be making a recipe, although with a slight alteration that I didn't make before. These are going to be meringue wreaths for number 16 in our Christmas countdown. You need to have your stand mixer ready with the whisk attachment. And for this, you need the following ingredients. You're going to have 4 egg whites, a cup of sugar, a half teaspoon of cream of tartar, vanilla extract, some kosher salt, and if you're wanting to color them, I'm going to be coloring mine green for Christmas, so you'll need some food dye for that. We're going to start in the mixer. I'm going to put my egg whites in here. Along with my half teaspoon of cream of tartar and a pinch of the kosher salt. So I'm literally just going to put a pinch of that kosher salt. We will now turn this on to medium-high speed for about 30 to 60 seconds. Okay. Now, we're actually going to be leaving the mixer running, but I stopped it for the sound. But we're going to be using 1 cup of sugar and adding it 1 teaspoon at a time. I know that's a lot, but you're going to keep it running and add 1 teaspoon at a time, let it mix, and just keep adding it in slowly like that. Now that I've got all the sugar in, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And if you're using coloring, this is the time to add your coloring in as well. I'm going to let that continue to mix for an additional 10 minutes, and I will also heat my oven to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that we have let this go for the 10 minutes, here you can see it's very stiff. All right, work with. We're going to put this in a piping bag, or you could use whatever you've got on hand. If you need to use just a plastic bag, like a Ziploc or something, that's okay. But since I've got a piping bag, I'm going to use it. We'll start with that much, then go from there. Okay. Once I've got that, I'm going to pipe that onto, you do need to line your sheets with parchment. And we will pipe that into kind of a circle pattern there to make a wreath. We'll continue doing that on the sheet. So I can see if I can make one a little bit nicer the second time. Maybe. Anyway, you're going to continue making your wreaths like that, and you're going to put them in the oven to bake at the 200 degrees for an hour. Once the hour is up, shut off your oven, leave it closed, and you're going to let it cool down for at least an hour with that residual heat in there. So this is what I'm going to say for final plating here, because these are out of the oven. They have been drying for quite a while. I let them dry in the oven for a little over an hour, and then you can keep letting them dry after that. They will be perfectly fine. You should be able to tell they're nice and light and airy like you would expect them to be for meringues. And what I'm going to do is actually decorate them. I made a little excuse me, a little just powdered sugar, butter, and milk frosting type of thing here for decorating. It's nothing major, but I'm going to be putting some little bows on the wreaths here. So that it can look just like that. So that'll be my final product. I'll have, of course, in the picture, we'll see more like this, but I wanted to go ahead and get this up tonight. So I'm going to give one that doesn't have a decoration on it a try for you, even though I already know these are good. I've had them before. They're so nice and crispy, and they just melt in your mouth. It's so good and tasty, and it's not real heavy. I mean, yeah, it's just a lot of sugar, but it's also really good. So anyway, I hope that you found this to be a nice little episode, and that you'll keep joining us here on Cuisine Michel. Be sure to give us a like and subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us comments, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Au revoir.